Alright everyone, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain. So, in that last one we just turned in one of our daily quests and we were just on our way to go hunt down that mercenary who's way, way down here. So we're gonna, you know, grab a bunch of explorers along the way. That way, if and when we ever need to come back to this location, we'll at least have some waypoints so we can do a little bit more fast traveling. So enjoy the world as we further proceed through it.
I'm telling you, everyone's talking about it. The commander has never lost. What? I heard in all those battles, he's never killed a single person.
This area will be well defended. So this is where Jason left the Argo.
Something's out there.
And I'm surprised we haven't run into a single fast travel point yet. couple of bears down there. Don't really want to tangle with them. Oh, there's a fast travel for us, so that'll be our first one. Cool.
Corinth, the city of pots, prostitutes, and not much else.
Now that is a zip line. I know it's kind of going in the opposite direction, but I mean, you can't tell me you don't want to take that zip line all the way down to the city below. So as soon as we grab this fast travel point here, I'll probably zip line down and then just take the fast travel right back up here. That way we don't lose too much time. But I mean, that just looks fun.
Dito tutto!
People come here to worship Aphrodite, but the view is the real beauty.
Alright, let's do this. Like, that is such a long... So long Oh, this is awesome. Get some really nice photos out of this too. So when you enter in the photo mode, which I'll do just right now, it does pause, basically it pauses time. And it allows you to actually move your camera view around. Oop, didn't mean to take that photo there. So you can actually get some, you know, really unique, really nice shots. Of course, time of day also then comes into play in doing so, because obviously we'll have the natural environment, so some you might have to wait some time to get a really nice photo. You also can edit these photos, so you've got, you know, your various different abilities. You can add in fog, so, you know, everything, obviously the fog is there, you know, your bloom. I don't even know what half these things do. Um, I know noise obviously makes it look very static, looks at more picture. And from here, you can also actually add in frames. So you can kind of frame your picture, choosing a side, or just have, you know, the game logo down here. There really is a lot that you can do with these here, but we'll head back to the game. So another thing I will point out is, if you've noticed throughout the world, there are it'll have these little photos that you can view. So these are other people's photos that they've taken. As you can see, that one's actually quite a nice little photo there. But it'll also show yours. They'll be labeled in the gold. Now, I didn't really mean to keep that one. That was an accident, so of course you can delete them. They will also, somewhere in the world, have like the daily photo. And that's basically just a photo that was taken and chosen. Let's see if I can find it somewhere. Now, obviously, these photos that are taken, these aren't all the photos that, you know, were ever taken, because this game would literally be littered then. So here it is. So the big daily favorite one, they will be labeled as these blue ones. And let's check her out here. We'll zoom it in. So that's the photo that they had taken using the in-game filters, and as you can see, like, it's absolutely beautiful on this one here. So again, this is just using the in-game, you know, contrast and all that stuff, and you can really get some really beautiful photos out of this game. So it is worth going through and actually taking your time getting some of these photos, if that is something that you're wanting to do. So as you're exploring the world, you can just, you know, stop in and get a nice little photo. There's you know, some battle scenes where you can get some really nice photos as well. Just obviously be careful that, you know, you don't bite it while you're grabbing that photo. We'd hate to have a death be for a photo op, but I mean, even a nice photo might be worth it because obviously even if you die, the photo doesn't just get erased, like it's there. So you might want to save before a big fight, go in, get some nice photos, knowing that you're going to fight the dust, and then, come back and actually do that. So there's a lot that you can do with this game, and I just, I can't say it enough. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing it, but I really do enjoy this game. Just gonna fast travel it to, or fast track it to day. That way we can really truly view the world. I know it's a little bit harder to see at night there, so.
Off we go now.
They call Arcadia the breadbasket of the Peloponnesian League. Wheat's the most precious resource in the Greek world.
Ella.
So clearly, as I had gotten a bounty for killing those goats did belong to somebody. So again, that's something I do like, as some goats are wild and some are owned. If you kill someone's property, well, they get pretty upset.
Careful. I don't want to be caught here.
looks like we're almost there. He's just around the corner now at this point, so not much further, and we will have our bounty hunter. Or not our bounty hunter, but our mercenary. And our daily will be completed. So with these bounty hunter dailies, they actually are worth a little bit more than your standard dailies. And I do believe that is to make up for the difference. But, you know, I'm not complaining. That allows me to earn quite a large amount of orchilium this week. So I'm thoroughly enjoying that there. And it seems this guy has a pet lion. Awesome.
Yeah.
Gotta go! Ah! I didn't expect to win.
This guy definitely hits hard and is not taking a lot of my assassination damage. It's proven to be a nice little foe. And because it wasn't hard enough, now they've brought in reinforcements. Awesome. These guys to take out now.
Charge! That was a better death than you deserved.
Well, unfortunately, with his added support, I was too busy focused on them, and he got me. So, I think I'll try it again, but I'll see if I can't get him off the main road here, and maybe not so much in town. So hopefully we don't draw in any additional support.
Phobos, away!
So I'm just heading up because I just spotted something. So also throughout the world, they will have these here, which are each one will give you one. So I do have a map that is something that you can purchase from the store that I actually did. Where is it here? So these are all the purchased maps. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of Orchilium throughout the world. Now, one thing to note here is Orchilium is account-based. So even if I was to start a brand new game, as you'll notice here on Kefalonia, we never actually did collect any, but it is already collected. So all of this stuff here, it is account-based, so this is something that I do want to eventually go through and do. Just collect all these little extras, because, I mean, why not? It also points you to where there are legendary weapons strewn throughout the world. So here's a chest here, another one here. It'll also show you where these ancient knowledges are, which are used for upgrading your ships. And then as well, it also shows you these first civilization steles, which are those little tombs that we had gone through that can give you that extra ability point. So there is a lot that you know, you can explore and get. The legendary chests, the ancient knowledge, as well as the steles. Now those reset after every new game plus, and are available on every on every game. So if I was to start a new one, you know, these would still be unopened, or even if I new game plus, those I can still go buy and re-get. Though it doesn't remove the item out of my inventory, rather what it can do is level that item up to your now current level. So if you had gone and gotten it when you were level 50, and now you're level 90, if you were to re-get it at level 90, it would just instant level that up to 90, rather than you having to pay to have it upgraded to your level. But yeah, I think we'll give this guy another go and see if we can't either wait until he's out of the village or drag him down a side road so he's not right there and we don't have the pain of having to deal with him and the civilians.
Un díname Βοήθεια! Ασύγαν! Oro!
Gotta love the attack chickens here.
You are no match for me. Send our regards to Addis.
Wow, I am just having no luck on this build with this guy. I'm able to get that nice starter damage and even able to take out the lion with the rush assassination there, but ultimately he is proving to be a very tough foe. I think I'm going to give it one more go. If not, might be out of luck here on getting this daily.
You give mercenaries a bad name. I'll tear you! Not so high and mighty now, are we?
Okay, that one was a little quick. Don't want to end off on that note. So yeah, as you can see, certain builds excel in certain areas, whereas others do not. So if I was, for example, like a straight out melee style fighter and just heavy into the warrior tree, something like doing these bounties is generally not too much of an issue. Though it is still a little difficult due to the fact of the difficulty that I am playing on.
Go there! Oh! You little... Just give up!
As you can also see, they do do their own defensive measures to attempt to avoid arrow shots. So.
Easily. It's done. The eagle bearer is gone.
But yeah, the nightmare difficulty really is no joke. As you can see, I am getting my butt handed to me fairly easy by this guy. He hits me, what, 2 or 3 times, 3 times max, sometimes even as little as twice, and as you can see, my character just goes down. So as you've watched me play through these and, you know, seen the ease of which I go through, you know, I am playing on a fairly hard difficulty. So certain situations this character just is not built for.
Make way! Make way! Up! You'll be crushed! Attack! Stop running, coward!
The other option that I could do is keep coming in and out of the attack. So wait until he loses sight of me, and then rush in for another, just hit him hard, hit him fast, and just feign right back out. That is actually what I think I'm going to try and do here. Because a straight up fight just does not seem to be working with this this guy.
For glory! Just give up! Stop! Right now! Prepare to meet Hades! You can't escape, Mistios! My blade will make short work of you! T? The area for you!
Alright, so we weren't able to beat him in straight up combat, but having to run in and out and over and over, we were able to ultimately take him out. Since we're here,
Why do I... Hades awaits you!
so as you can see, there is also a very large difference between, you know, daily bounty hunters and your just a random bounty hunter. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to grab this one last explorer point up here, the waypoint, and I think we'll call it here. It was a difficult road to get that bandit.
Let's go.
Mostly the bandit, or the mercenary rather, but we were able to get him. Just had to fight a little bit more dirty and run in and out of the fight and just go in with that mass damage. So it really does come down to play style and how you're willing to play. So I generally play a fighter type class where I just, you know, kick in the front door and that's it, that's all. Obviously I wanted to change things up a little bit and play as an assassin in an Assassin's Creed. I might change it up again later on in the game, who knows. We'll see how we're feeling. If we do change it up, obviously we would need a new set of gear and all that stuff. So we'll see how we feel about that. If you guys do want to see me change weapon styles, please just drop it in the comments and we'll see what we get. Alright, well, just about there. Nice statue of Zeus. I mean, it is the Temple of Zeus, so it does make sense. Alright guys, well, thank you for joining me for another video here. So, we were able to get not as many waypoints as I would have liked. However, they are fairly spread out, but this will give us a nice, like if we need to go into these areas later, we do at least have something a little bit closer than all the way out back here in Megaris. So it is going to give us a little bit of an advantage. Eventually, obviously, I do want to go through and collect them all throughout the world. So we do got a lot more exploration yet to do. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.